In today's pick a card reading, we're going to go over why people regret losing you. If you've been around and you know who I am, feel free to skip right to your reading and I'll see you there. If you're brand new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. My name is Jacey. I'm an energy reader and this channel is all about connecting with your highest divine self. And if you're brand new to pick a card readings on this lovely YouTube land, all you have to do is pick a number between 1 over here or pile number 2 or pile number 3. Whatever deck you're most drawn to, whatever number you're most drawn to, then go down to the description box below, click on the timestamp correlating to the number that you chose, and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this channel and letting me read for you. Let's find out, why do people regret losing you? If you're looking for private readings catered to specifically your energy and your situation, you can find my Etsy listings in the description box below. So, pile number 1. Why do people regret losing you? Pile number 1, where do I start with you? So, you have the Exorcist and Avenger. So, the feeling I got immediately when I pulled these cards out for you guys is that people regret losing you because you have this natural thing about you where it triggers. I don't even want to say the word trigger because it's not that you trigger something in someone. It's that you guys are an initiator for people freeing themselves of their pains, of their darkness, of their demons. That's what you guys do, pile number 1. You free people of the darkness of their own world, which is so incredibly powerful, pile number 1, just the way you are. I don't even feel like you guys try to. It's just that you guys as a person, just by existing, you trigger. I want to say the word trigger, but it's not that you trigger traumas, it's that you initiate. So I'm just going to use the word trigger as, coinciding with the word initiation. You guys initiate the healing process of people. You guys initiate the growth and evolution of someone. So for example, when someone is maybe, say, going through an addiction, or they have been addicted to something for many years, you come into their life and all of a sudden they are not inspired to continue on their addiction, on their path anymore, because something about you shifts them on a big dimensional, high vibrational way. You guys have the Avenger card as well, and that tells me that you guys have this inner nature in you that seeks balance in everything. And so when something is out of balance, you're able to restore what is not supposed to be. And people loved you for it. And they regret losing you because you make things right. You just simply make things right. It's as simple as that. It's not complicated. You guys have a very pure energy. Whatever walk of life that I'm rating for, pile number 1, you guys have this thing in you that causes people to feel more harmonious in their life, feel more at peace in their life. You bring joy, you bring stability, even if you feel like you do or you feel like you don't. It's besides the point, because we're talking about how other people perceive you and why they regret losing you. I'm telling you, pile number 1, you guys are so vibrant and so bright as an individual that you inspire balance, energetic balance. And what that does on a physical level is that it makes all the wrongs right, and it balances things out. If something is not, it's almost as if you guys are the initiator of karma. So if they did something bad, or if something wasn't right in terms of this the scale of justice, you bring a balance to everything. So keywords here, I feel like I use the word balance 20 times. Keywords here are initiators, triggering people in a really divine, graceful way, and justice. Let's read, okay, I'm just going to read these out for you guys. Exorcist, it says, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. I also pulled some more cards out for you guys, and we have the Poet card and the Networker card. The reason why pile number 1, you guys, people regret losing you, because when you leave and you're no longer in their life, they all of a sudden feel like they're sinking back into their bad old habits, and they have to face their own demons. You almost gave them an out, and they feel like they had less responsibilities when you were around, because you know, I feel like a lot of you guys are so willing and so capable of taking on other people's BS. You guys came down here to be healers. You guys came here to be light workers. You guys came here to shift the vibration of this planet. So when you are in close proximity to anyone, to anything, they are going to feel so inspired to live out their most highest possible potential. And people regret losing you, because when you were around, they felt inspired to write their songs. They were inspired to paint their paintings. They were inspired to do whatever it is that they have wanted to for years. They started cooking more, whatever it is that they have been holding deep in their heart for so long, until you came along. And when you left their life and when you're no longer in their vicinity, they feel like they don't have that drive anymore. They don't have that inspiration anymore to do that lovely, wholesome activity that their soul wants to do. So, you know, I'm feeling the very classic example of someone that's very in the rat race, someone that is not living out their truth, not living out their highest divine purpose. Currently, you know, bless their heart and bless their soul, they will get there eventually. But when you were around them, pile number 1, you've speed tracked that process in them. And they felt so good. They felt so at home with you. And no matter how they processed the separation or fallout, they feel like they are missing a massive piece of something. Then they cannot figure out what it is that they're missing, but they're missing something ever since you have left, pile number 1. They were so inspired by you. I cannot express enough how deeply, I want to say triggering again, you triggered something in them, in their soul. You activated them on so many levels. And I'm not sure what happened, pile number 1, but in your case, when you left, they felt like they couldn't find that anymore. They only had that spark in their eye when they were with you. So we also have Networker, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. People regret losing you also, pile number 1, because you, not only did you inspire them to do things, do activities that resonate with their soul deeply and their heart, did things that made their heart sing, did things that make them truly, wholesomely happy. You also brought this element into their life that drove them to help others more, because, you know, you are this giant angel light being that has an energy that's so grand and so healing and so big that they can't help but to feel inspired by that and want to share their light with the world as well. And they see that you had that, or that, sorry, they see that you have that. And so they feel like they feel like you guys are once in a lifetime of an experience, whether they've expressed it or not. They feel like you are one of a kind, and coming across another one of you may very well be impossible. Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. What was I saying? We're starting to repeat messages here, and that tells me we're coming close to the end of your reading, because this is another imagery and card and words that point to how you simply inspired them to do bigger, better, grander things with their existence. And when you left their life, they don't have that source of energy and inspiration anymore, sadly. But I know they will find it, but just in way down the line, you know, they miss their opportunity with you, and so they have to, you know, live out their evolution in the way that they've chosen to live out their life and their evolution. And whether, you know, in some cases it's not that they deeply don't have that inspiration anymore, it's that this wholesome, beautiful light and healing energy that you carry, they felt like they lost out in a lot of that. Your energy felt so pure, and that pureness is, they can't compare that to anything else in their life. And some of them are on this hopeless search of finding a light similar to yours. This is so cute. So I also pulled the Hermit card, and this is them. This is them regretting, you know, whatever kind of denser feelings they have for you. I don't like to use the word regret too much, even though it's the title of this video. This says here, seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. But what's more important, and what I see from this imagery more so, is that they go inward and they go into hermit mode and they go into deep meditation to reminisce and remember your energy. They harness your energy that they remember of you to spark inspiration for themselves. It's such an interesting thing that they do, is they try to remember the memories with you, how they were inspired by you. They close their eyes for it, and they try to summon that energy out of them to activate those parts that they had forgotten. So that's a reading I have for you guys, pile number 1. I hope you liked it. If you did, help me boop that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. I post every single week, and I'll see you in another one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this channel and letting me read for you guys today. Let's find out what your person, and why do people in general regret losing you? Oop. If you're looking for a private reading catered to specifically your energy and your situation, you can find my Etsy shop in the link below with all the listings of my readings there. Pile number 2, people regret losing you in general is because you are so smart and so intelligent. You were a source of wisdom in their eyes. You were a source of higher wisdom. You were a source of ideas. You were a source of excellence to them. And you know what? They don't deserve to be in your life anymore, because what I see with their energy as well is their energy wasn't pure for you. You guys have a beautiful, divine, so high vibrational compared to them. You know, bless their heart, bless their soul. Everyone's on their own personal, lovely journey. So they're going to get there no matter what, but sometimes it takes them, you know, a little bit longer than others. And you're over here, pile number 2, shining your light so bright and doing your thing. And you truly are evolved on so many more levels and layers. And unfortunately, some of them were very envious of that. They were a little bit more grounded and more 3D in their approach of your, I want to say, friendship for a lot of you, connection, relationship. I feel like even your partners, your actual romantic relationship situations, were also envious of your maturity and how bright your light is. So it's not that they regret losing you, but also they were envious of you, and they were jealous of you, and they still are jealous of you. They're wondering, why is pile number 2 so smart and so capable of so many things? And they wonder how you do it, and how you do it with so much ease and so much grace. Spiritual strength. So all of these cards point to spiritual maturity at the highest possible level that you guys are on. Look, so you have so many universes. You guys are connected to so many dimensions. You guys are able to communicate with different higher beings on this solar system. Pile number 2, you guys, I don't know if you realize this, but you guys, I can feel it in your system that you can talk to extraterrestrial beings. You guys are able to talk to spirits. You guys are able to connect with other divine beings in the solar system. Why? Because, I mean, the cards are very obviously saying this. You guys have the imageries of the universe. You guys are connected. You guys have this ability to... Oh, okay, well... Need I say more? Pile number 2, you guys are highly intuitive. You literally have the intuition card. And you know what? People regret losing you because you are a source of connection to the divine. I want to say not everyone knew this about you. Not everyone saw this in you. All they saw was that you were highly mature, highly in divine flow of and with the universe. 1 second. Okay, I apologize. I don't remember where I left off. My cat wanted to come into the room to join your reading. Okay. Well, we're back with the whole wisdom thing. They regret losing you because you have so much in you. And I don't want to say, it's not that you're academically smart, although I feel like at least 80% of you guys are academically smart. Whether society or your family or your friends ever gave you that validation, I'm giving you that validation that you guys are academically smart in your own way. And what's most importantly is that you guys are emotionally smart. You guys have the wisdom of the universe at your fingertips. And you guys are able to connect very easily. And if you aren't already practicing your amazing, divine, God-gifted gifts, I feel like you guys are the type of people that can practice it, and it won't take too long for you guys to be so connected. As in, I want to say your powers and your psychic abilities are so powerful that it's kind of scary. And people wonder why you know what you know. And you know what? I feel a lot of you guys are already practicing it because it's just something that you were born with, something that you are natural at. So I wouldn't be too concerned about being behind on your own practices. I feel like you guys use your intuition in your day-to-day life. You guys use your intuition in a lot of areas in your life. And you guys do it well. And a lot of the times, if not all the time, you are right when it comes to feeling things out, sussing things out, or when someone's not being a good person, or if they are being a good person as well. You can see which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. So people regret losing you in a nutshell is because you have this ability to see, not only with your eyes, but with your mind's eye as well. And I feel like some of the people in your life, not everyone, but a few of them can see that in you. They see that you're a powerful witch, essentially. And you know what? People that are envious of you, some people that, you know, we're tapping into, they see that you will be extremely successful in the future. They see the potential and a lot of people see you as highly successful already. If you don't feel like you've reached the level of success, then you guys will reach that level of success in this lifetime. So, pile number 2. Why do people regret losing? Right, so when people had you in their life, they saw so clearly what their shadow aspect was, because you guys are light workers, you guys are angels, you guys are initiators, you guys are people that can see through all the BS of people and in society, and you guys are able to read the room and able to see right through people's true intentions. And when you were in their life, it's as if they were experiencing your talents through osmosis. When they were around you, they felt like they could see their own BS so much more clear than when you aren't in their life. And they were also able to, it's as if they were, some of the people that you did have in your life was using you as an intuitive gauge on whether this person is good for them or that person is good for them or not. And now some of the people feel like they don't have that compass anymore in their life without you. They feel as if they don't have the North Star anymore pointing them in the right direction. You're acting as almost basically a compass to how they can live their life in the most optimal way, I want to say. People regret losing you because you have this passion for life itself. You guys are so divinely connected. It's hard not to feel so inspired by God and the universe and all the spirits and extraterrestrial beings that live with us. So I feel like this is the end of the read. Okay, wait, one more card, I guess. Rejoice and celebration. So people miss the fact that you guys brought a lot of joy and divinity and high vibrational energies into their life. They miss that. So that's a reading I have for you guys, pile number 2. I hope you liked it. If you did, help me boop that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. How are we all doing? Let's find out, why do people regret losing you? If you're looking for private readings catered to specifically your energy and your situation, you can find my private reading listings in the Etsy shop that's in the description box below. Alright, this is about an ex, isn't it? Or ex-lovers. Pile number 3. Why do I say that is because we have the Devil card. And whether this whole reading is about your ex or exes or not, I do sense that at least a few people that regret losing you is because you're super hot and you make them look hot by being next to you. You know, when you see someone that's super hot and they're hanging out with people that are not as hot, and because the hot person is hanging out with these people, you automatically make them look good. It's kind of like that dynamic. So, pile number 3, you simply made people look good by being around them on an aesthetic level, on a physical level. And at the same time, you know, people simply miss having your attractive self in their life. Why do people regret losing you? Pile number 3. You know, they miss how you are very patient with them. And that level of patience requires a level of maturity that, frankly, not a lot of people have these days. You guys have this, you were patient with them. It's as simple as that. They love that about you, you know. You weren't quick to judge. You weren't quick to think things that are not true about them. You know, some people are so quick to judge. And, you know, you were over here just chilling. It's not that you were just patient with them. It's that you were also very cool, calm, and collected, and they love that energy. You know, it's the type of energy that you get when you're on vacation, when you're laying on the beach and there's not a single worry to worry about at all. And you guys were there just being beautiful and relaxing and chilling. When I think of your energy, pile number 3, I think of the most beautiful people, by the way. And I think of, not only are they so beautiful, they are also drama-free and they just vibe. They just exist and they know they look good and they're just minding their own business. They don't want anything to do with drama. They're just having a good time. Pile number 3, you have and you bring that energy into people's life, whether you realize it or not. You're so chill. You're so good with just doing your thing and letting people do their thing. Like, who are you to judge and who are they to judge? And you get that. You know, you brought this energy in you that is almost fairy-like. You're just prancing around, spreading your glitter, and they loved that. They regret losing you because this type of energy is actually quite rare. You know, so many people in this society so hell-bent on something, so quick to judge, have no patience. They're just, you know, fast dopamine hits. And you're over here, mature. Your whole energy reminds me of a really nice vacation. Smelling so sweet. No one has a thing that they need from you. You're just having a good time. Yeah, so a lot of these cards point to you guys, pile number 3. That tells me you guys have a very lighthearted approach in things. I feel like you guys are successful. I feel like you guys are able to get things done, as I was saying that. So why do people regret losing you is because when you are no longer in their life, they felt that. They felt like you shut them out. They saw your behind on you walked out the door and you are no longer to be seen ever since that day. They miss having you in your life, in their life, I mean, because you seem to pull things out of the hat like magic. The universe is on your side. The universe is able to work with you in a way that they have never witnessed before. You know, if you want to go on a boat, all of a sudden in a week you're on a boat. If you want to go on vacation, all of a sudden you're in, I don't know, Africa. And if you want to go see the movies with someone, all of a sudden you're at the movies. It's just, for you, it happens so quick and so fast. And people miss having you in their life because you are pure magic. And everyone could use more magic in their life. Everyone could use more unicorns and fairies in their life. And you were, to them, a fairy, a magical creature. And now, unfortunately for them, they don't have that access to you anymore. And they regret losing you because your energy brought so much. It was so uplifting. And not only that, it was so inspiring as well. You guys are so aesthetically and physically inspiring, but at the same time, the way you lived your life was also very inspiring. And when it came to how you made them feel heard, you made them feel like someone was listening to them. It's because of your chill and cool, calm, collected demeanor. You're just there to listen to them. That attribute is also rare in society. People are so hell-bent on, preparing themselves to say what they want to say instead of actually actively listening to what you want to say. So the flexibility and fluidity you have in how you view life, and how you listen to people, and how you accept people, and how you are warm and light-spirited. That's what people miss about you. You know, the type of energy that you bring to the table, pile number 3, is, you know, even people that are not literally your family, they feel that they felt for a moment in time when they were in your life that you were a part of their family. And I say that as in, you know, you just bring that warmth to the table. You know, the type of people that when you're around them, you just feel so at home, you feel so welcomed, you feel so nourished and nurtured on a soul level, because they're so welcoming and so warm that you can't help but to feel as if you're so accepted and as if you're part of their family, and you guys did that for them. Not everyone can pull that energy off. You know, it's a level of courage to accept people into their life in that way. And it's, for you guys, pile number 3, it wasn't even about being courageous. It's just who you are. It's your personality, and people get that about you. You're not trying at all. You're just being you. And they love that about you. They appreciated so much about that when it came to you. And you guys are in tune with your emotions. You guys are in tune with the way, with the ebbs and flow of the human, you know, psyche and way of being. Where humans are imperfect and flawed in so many ways. Our emotions are erratic. Humans are so messy if you really think about it. And when it comes to you, pile number 3, you helped bring harmony, peace, and order in their life. It helped. Your energy was very soothing to them. And when you left their life, they just simply don't have that anymore. And all they have left is to basically watch your stories on social media, if they have social medias. And if you post on there too, they're definitely looking at your stuff. They want to be connected to that light energy in any way, shape, or form. So I don't feel it's a deep regret. It's that they knew that you were something amazing that existed in their life. And I'm saying that they don't fully regret losing you is because they are in denial that they even lost you to begin with. So they haven't gone to the stage of regret and remorse. They're so whooped by you, and they're so infatuated and fascinated by your beauty and your existence that they're still processing how beautiful you are. When you see a unicorn, if we could see unicorns and griffins, dragons, Bigfoot, mermaids, if you saw a mermaid in the sea and you actually saw a beautiful mermaid at sea, you would just be simply at awe of the situation. You wouldn't be thinking like, oh, I regret losing the mermaid. It doesn't get there. It kind of feels like, wow, I saw the most magnificent creature. How does that thing exist? And that's you guys, pile number 3. That's them. That's how people perceive you. The people that miss having you, the people that wish they were a part of your life more, that's how they see you, this beautiful, magnificent, magical creature that has graced their existence. That's what it is. So that is the reading I have for you guys, pile number 3. I hope you liked it. That was a really fun reading to tune into, and boop that like button if you like this video, and consider subscribing if you haven't already subscribed to this channel. I post every single week, and I'll see you in another one. Bye for now.